You know it's about time we pay some respect to these woke.
Amvis instruments.
You know they working with it. One time for my woke, 2 times for my woes making money. And you know the 3rd time, I'ma let my nigga Karville say it. One time.
One time for my bitch. 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 One time, baby, Ndoda Iwe, Ndoda Iwe, ain't nobody else. Baby, Ndoda Iwe, no, baby, Ndoda Iwe, Ndoda Iwe, ain't nobody else. Baby, Ndoda Iwe, baby.
They call her chocolate with physical fitness. Got all the attention, high school prom princess. Senorita, what's your name, what's your style? If we compatible, I'm tryna make you mine and be your baby father. You and me is hotter. Got a little Spanish, wanna taste my enchilada. African king and is well endowed. Ego getting big, let me take it down, wait. One time for my walls, one time for my girls on the pole, 2 times for my street team. Making money on the go, she got that echo voice. Lord, I fell in love with this one. Daddy told me never cuff that whoa. She give me stress, I flight boat that hoe. But if she down, get the keys to the frog, nigga.
One time for my bitch. 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 One time, baby, Ndoda Iwe, Ndoda Iwe, ain't nobody else. Baby, Ndoda Iwe, no, baby, Ndoda Iwe, Ndoda Iwe,
Mac.
nobody else.
Big shut ups to me, right? Yo. Big shut ups to these woes. Big shut ups to these girls on the corner with some pussy to on the snow. Yeah. I ain't with all that, too cute but not all that. Only interest when I open up a wallet, only for the $sign. You be open like a market. Every time I pass, got me feeling like a marked man. Lord, I don't trust these girls, I don't trust their work. Off that contradiction, but the girl in my life still riding in the wind, so I let the breeze in. Something like a pastor got me preaching to the team that I found her on the pole. Now I'm living like a dream as it seems. You can never save her, girl issues, I can never date her. Mama told me home never bring strangers, never pay the bullet for these hoes, they're dangerous.
One time for my bitch. 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 One time, baby, Ndoda Iwe, Ndoda Iwe, ain't nobody else. Baby, Ndoda Iwe, no, baby, Ndoda Iwe, Ndoda Iwe, ain't nobody else. Baby, Ndoda Iwe, baby. I know that you know I've been fucking around with these women. And you know that bad bitch is tryna get me sprung. That's why I'm making you my baby, making you feel like a lit. There's something so amazing, baby, that's why. Baby, that's why I see your face when I'm sleeping, reminiscing when I had you dreaming, yeah. Baby girl, come over here. Let me put my hands on you. Let me show you what a real man do. One time for my bitch. 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 One time, baby, Ndoda Iwe. no, no. Baby, no lie.